A man is using a slate and stylus, a Braille writer, a refresher Braille, and types on a laptop.
Technology and people who are blind or low vision with George McDermott. Braille Part 2.
The next step in getting into the realm of higher tech is the use of a Braille Notetaker. The Notetaker is defined by being basically a PDA with Braille. And so on one of these devices you would have the ability to do word processing, navigate the internet, and various other tasks which are performed through the use of the Braille keyboard, as well as getting output both from speech and from the Braille display itself. We're going to be demonstrating now the Braille Sense Plus made by GW Micro, and we currently have a set of speakers plugged in order to enhance the audio experience. And so I've turned on the Braille Sense Plus. You will note that the row of dots that were all up while the machine was turned off are now lowered, except for the ones that are up, and that is shows what is being displayed on the screen currently, File Manager, along with left parenthesis, F, right parenthesis, which indicates that if we were to type in the F command into the Braille keyboard, it would then put us to this item. You can navigate several ways, either by the first letter of the program that you wish to access, as you would with a computer, or you can simply go down using the spacebar command.
Word processor left parenthesis, W right parenthesis, GW Sense navigation left parenthesis, V right parenthesis.
Or you can go back up in the list by using the backspace, or also called the .7 command.
Word processor left parenthesis, W right parenthesis.
And then when you've reached a program that you wish to use, you can press the Enter button or the .8 command.
Blank.
And it said blank, which means that we're into a Braille document. I'm now a Word document. I'll now create a Word document. I'm now in the word processor, so I'll simply
space
start typing.
.6 TH is I S is A T E S test of A N O T E T A K E R Notetaker with A .6 R E F R E S H A B L E refreshable B R L Braille lower D P L A Y lower D display period.
And then if I wish to read through the document, I can do so using a hotkey command to read it back auditorily. Or if I wish to simply read it using the refreshable Braille display, I can do so using the up and down scroll buttons on either side. That indicates that I've reached the top of the document, so I can then start reading through. Go down to the next line and continue reading. And then if I notice that there's an error somewhere that I need to fix, I can use one of the cursor routing buttons above the display to go to that point in the document. So for example, if I notice there's an error, I simply click the button above where the what I'd like to fix, and the cursor goes there. I can fix it, and then subsequently go right back where I need to go. It works rather like a mouse on a computer in a document. And then if I wish to exit, I can do so either by saving the document, or if I simply wish to go out, I know that I'm going to be working on this document later in the day, I can simply hit the F1 key, which is the lower left-handmost button below the Braille display.
File Manager left parenthesis, F right parenthesis.
And it takes me back out to the main menu where I can subsequently perform another task. I'm now going to demonstrate the use of this with a rather faster mode of speech This is more the mode that I or an advanced user would use it at. So I'm back in the main menu. I'll skip to the word processor by simply using the W command. And that popped me right back into the document. And then I'll simply start brailing again. And again, I can go through it in the same manner, read quickly, and edit and perform a number of tasks in this manner. Finally, we have a refreshable Braille display. The refreshable Braille display differs from the Notetaker in that it typically will have no internal memory. You simply use it either via USB or Bluetooth connection in order to have a tactile interaction with the computer or device that you're using. The device we have here is the Refresha Braille 18-cell display produced by the available from the American Printing House for the Blind. The 18 cells along with the cursor routing buttons, and then below that we have the way that you would input Braille via the Perkins style keyboard and the spacebar.
Technology and People Who Are Blind or Low Vision with George McDermott, Braille Part 2. Video production, Deb Branch, Tara Lynn Gray. Consultation, Jim Olson. Colorado School for the Deaf and the Blind. Learning, Thriving, Leading. 33 North Institute Street, Colorado Springs, Colorado 80903. www.csdb.org.